Hi guys, it's Shipbased here, and this is this week's cruise news. The first bit of news I've got for you guys this week is that P&O's brand new ship, P&O Aravia, has arrived in Southampton for its maiden voyage. These ships are absolutely huge. The Carnival, it's built on the same model as the Carnival Mardi Gras, the Costa ship, and they generally look so big. Like, there was pictures of it next to Icon, and obviously Icon's 250,000 tons, these are like 180. And they look bigger. They look like absolute monsters. But yeah, it's really cool. It's built for more warmer weather, this one, compared to Iona, which is built for Norway. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see the different changes on board the different ships. It's been a very busy week for Carnival cruises. They've cancelled cruises on 3 different ships. We're going to start off with Carnival Vista. It is going to be going into dry dock from January 7th, 2024 to February 10th, 2024. So this is due to dry dock. We don't actually understand what they're going to be doing to the ship, but there's very last minute notice. There's only 3 weeks away. So it's impacting 5 sailings, and they're going to be cancelled, and people are going to be told and refunded, or cruise credit. Don't know exactly what they've done. The other ship is Carnival Sunrise. They have cancelled sailings again to do dry dock. So those two are to do with dry docks and upgrading the ship. Again, we don't know what's the Sunrise, what they're going to do to it. And the next one is Carnival Miracle, which they have. This isn't a dry dock. They've rechanged the cruise. So instead of sailing 2 cruises, I think it is, they're sailing one 14-night cruise to Hawaii, called the Carnival Journey. So it looks a really cool cruise, but yeah, it's annoying if you get a cruise cancelled. We had that once with Anthem. It was a week cruise, and they cancelled 1 week that week and turned it into a 2-week cruise. So yeah, it's that one actually we got a whole week free as well. But due to COVID, it didn't happen. But we would have got a week free cruise. That would be really cool. But yeah, so that's 3 ships that have had cruises cancelled on, which is really annoying, especially for a company like Carnival, who have really loyal guests. And they're not then, like, how do I say this, brand new ships. It's not like Mardi Gras, where the newer people would go, if you know what I'm saying. These are the older ships where more of the regulars probably go. So yeah, it would be really annoying, especially this short notice for a holiday as well, because you book time off. So yeah, really interesting move by Carnival Cruise Line. This week in my cruise ship memorabilia collection, I'm going to merge my 2 favourite things together, which is football and cruising, and show you an MSC sponsored Napoli shirt. So yeah, I bought this. This is not the one I actually bought in Napoli, but yeah, it's such a cool thing when they have them on sponsor, because Wolverhampton Wanderers are sponsored by Royal Caribbean, but they don't actually sell the shirt with the thing printed on, which is really annoying. I would buy one. I have like 120 football shirts ish. So yeah, I also use cruises to see and get football shirts and see the stadiums. So if you do like a northern Mediterranean cruise, like the 2-week ones, they're amazing to see football stadiums. I've been to Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, Valencia, Napoli's. I've been to Camp Nou. I think that's it. I've seen Genoa's. I didn't actually go around it. And yeah, if you want to know anything about any of the tours or anything, put in the comments below, because I'll be happy to answer you. I did the Valencia tour, the Benfica tour, Camp Nou. Just quick suggestions: Valencia, Benfica, so much better, because Barcelona heaving with just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You can't really get a look. They do have really cool stuff like Ballon d'Ors and Golden Boots there. Well, to be fair, that's when Messi was there, so I don't know if it would still be there, but he's still a big part of the club, so probably. So yeah, 100% recommend like a smaller club. I know Benfica is like one of the biggest clubs in Portugal, but it's not Barcelona. So that's why you do get a more, especially the one in Valencia. The person, it was actually like a small group went around and they told you all about the club, and you got to go in, and it was a lot more better because there wasn't hundreds of people just wandering around. So yeah, if you want to know anything about the tours, just put it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer your comments. Norwegian Prima has arrived in Port Carnival for the first time this week, and it will be now sailing round trip to the Caribbean till March 2024, and then it will be coming back to Europe. Now my parents are on this one. I'm very jealous because this ship is so cool. That slide that goes through people's balconies and the 3-story go-kart track as well. Yeah, they're on it in September. They're going to Norway and Iceland. So yeah, I'm very jealous of that cruise and the ship. But I will be getting content from it. I will be getting a room tour. I think they've got an accessible ocean view. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll hear about the Prima class because I'm very interested. It looks really cool, but it is very, very pricey. Obviously, that's what NCR have done. It's a smaller ship, it's a big ship with smaller occupancy, but you pay more. So yeah, not like that Disney ship, for example. We were originally that Disney ship, the Global Dream. It's a huge ship, but it holds 9,000 people. So I don't know what Disney are actually going to do to it. But yeah, you'll pay less. But yeah, this ship does look really cool. Royal Caribbean has changed some of its loyalty benefits this week. One of them is that Diamond Plus members will not be able to go in the concierge lounge anymore. This only applies to ships that have concierge lounges. This is an example, like when Independence, before 2017, when it had its upgrade, had that like little room in the on deck 10, which was called the concierge lounge, and then when it got its refurb in 2018, it got moved up to deck 17 and called the suite lounge. So it depends what ship has what room, depending on if you're allowed in it or not. So yeah, some of the older ships have a concierge lounge, some ships have suite lounge. You just have to do your research to figure out what ship you're on and what room they will have, depending on if you can use it or not. The second one is that, again, it's a drink. I spoke about this. It's the drink vouchers for Diamond members and above. So a few weeks ago, they changed it so every single person will get their receipt that they have to sign for that they've used that point. Now the receipt will say one of how many you have to use. So it will say if you get your second one, it'll be second of 4. I think I get 4 a day. So then you can literally keep a receipt and say, okay, I have used 100% 2 drinks. But now, it used to be from midnight to midnight. And then when, so like, say you've gone to like the club or the, well, I wonder if it's called Attic, wherever. You go to the nightclub, wherever it is on the ship, if it's in red in the ice skating area. At midnight, it resets, so they basically have 4 drinks in the evening, and then if you were still out, 4 drinks again before you go to bed, and then you've used it for that whole day, so you have to wait till midnight. Royal Caribbean has now changed that, so it will reset at 5 a.m. So it'll be at 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. instead of 12 till 12, which makes more sense because yeah, you could, yeah, I see why they've done it. I can't really have an explanation to how that would help me, but I can see how it will help people. But yeah, that's what they've changed. That's the policy they've changed. So put in the comments below if that affects you or you think that's a good idea. Definitely having the numbers on the receipt, because we got muddled up, or we think because on the email they sent out, they said, oh, if you're in dining room, a coffee might be put on your drink. So you don't want a coffee that's $2 on your drink, on your diamond drinks. So, and then we got to a bar and it was each like 11:40, because the woman actually said, "I'll just wait till midnight and you can get your free drink," but I wasn't going to stand in the rise and tie bar for 20 minutes. Yeah, so something got messed up and we used someone used a drink that wasn't meant to be a drink, and then we ran out of our points, which was really annoying because we did keep a track of what we were drinking. So yeah, a receipt will now say it with it on, so that I think that's really helpful. So that's really good from Royal Caribbean. That is all the news I've got for this week. Thank you so much for watching. It's very much appreciated. If you like what you see, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. It will be very much appreciated and it really does help me out. I'm also on Instagram and on TikTok, so link will be in the description below to go and follow me on those social media platforms. Thank you for watching. It's been Shipface here, and I will see you guys in the next video.